Hello? What? Oh, I forgot to put up the stuff. Hold on. Nihilist. I set that up, but as I said, I was just stuffing my face because I was late. Slash. So thank you, Kano. You're so kind. You came right away to come say hi to me and welcome me. As I came back, it's been a bit. I'm really sorry, guys. Oh, sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna put up the thing that sets up the throw stuff. You're gonna see my bones, I think, but it's pink now instead of green. It's starting up. Hold on. Tits. I'm not saying tits for no reason, by the way. I'm just saying that because it's the program. I think it worked. Yeah. Let me try. Yeah. That's what I get. Tits. I can't believe Press said tits. Hi, Saturn. Hi, Nihilist. Welcome to the occult club meeting. A bit later, we'll call occult club meeting. Rise and Grind gamers, what's up? Hi, Meta. Welcome. You hurt your finger? Oh no, that's terrible. What happened? I hope it heals soon. I hope it gets better soon. Whatever is wrong with it. Oh no. Sometimes, like, even if you don't do anything, I think, like, if you're like tired or like stressed, your fingers just start hurting at the ends. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I have that happen. The other day I only slept. I didn't sleep for like 3 days, so my finger, I think, started hurting, but that might also be because I've been on the computer so much. Popping in to say hi. First, have a good stream. Thank you so much, Alas and Panada. Thanks so much for dropping by to say hi. I hope you have the most wonderful rest of your day. Let me have a little sippy. I think my throat is still a little dry. Maybe you punched something. Oh no! Yeah, sometimes you punch something and you don't even realize you hit something. I get bumps. I bruise like a banana. Like my shin. I will come back from work all the time, and then when I come home from work and change into my shorts, I look at my legs. I'm like, what happened? I didn't like bite anyone, but there's bruises everywhere. Which is kind of actually why, if you saw in my sketchies for my new model, my leggies have little bandages, because I think I'm clumsy or something. I think I just tend to be a clumsy person, so I like accidentally bump into stuff without even realizing, and I end up coming home with basically purple at the top shin. Where did the sword in my chest come from? Whoops. How did this happen? Yeah, that's why I'm a lich. That's why I died. I didn't even realize. Oh, speaking of my new model, I should turn on the stream to catch up with you guys, cause I haven't been very active lately in terms of, I feel like, personal streaming stuff. I feel really bad, but I really missed you guys so much. I wanted to say hi at least once before I had to finish up a bunch of stuff before my work. It's the final stretch. After, I think, next week, I'll be pretty much done with my work, and well, you won't be able to see the results of it yet. I think it's about a month-ish, or half a month-ish, maybe a couple weeks before we start presenting the actual contents of our hard work. But because we got a few things to set up after we finished our work, but I'm gonna be free to do more personal stuff afterwards, so I'll be working on my new model more. I'll have more time to work on that, and then I also have to catch up on some commissions. I got a couple requests, and I have some exciting children coming up as you would say. I'm really excited to see them come to life and see them be active, so look out for that. Although technically my live 2D commissions aren't open yet, it will be open again soon. So as soon as work is done, it's gonna be open again. So if you're interested in streaming as well, look out, keep an eye out for that. Yeah, that's the mostly the business stuff, I guess I wanted to catch you guys up on. Soon, TM, soon. I've been saying that for about a couple months now since I started this whole thing, but it really is gonna be just a little more. And I'm really excited. But then I have a bunch, as I said, I have a bunch more work to do afterwards. making that dough. Speaking of which, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Making dough. You know, I would say it's been more of a, rather than something like profitable, it's been more of an excuse, I think, for me to like tell my mom slash Mama Lich slash Papa Lich, like, hey, I'm working on something, so I can't really be too distracted right now with like part-time jobs or whatever. But after that, I really do gotta start looking for something else to you know, support me. I still wanna be responsible. I can't just rely on this. It's not I don't think I'm at any point to really rely on any of my art stuff. I just got started, but I feel just really happy that I'm starting to make progress, and that's more than anything anything to me. Yeah, I don't know why I said that like 3 times. I wasn't sure if I worded it correctly. But yeah, I'll be able to put something in my portfolio that I really feel like I can actually start applying to art jobs with. So I'm gonna see if I can, you know, do other things that maybe more is an office job compared to retail jobs with my portfolio. I feel like I was able to, thanks to you guys' support, build something up that's pretty impressive. Like, I think what I have on my website, well, I gotta update it again soon because I feel like it's not organized properly, and after this whole stuff is over, I'll have more stuff to add to it. So I want to make sure it looks nice and clean for that. Yeah, I feel like I feel more confident in my work, I guess, thanks to all this. So really, I was thinking the other day, I am so glad I started VTubing because it really did change the direction of my life in a way I didn't expect, and it's also still fun for me too. I still have so much fun talking to you guys and just sharing my thoughts and doing silly things like play Minecraft these days. Speaking of which, I need to get back on our server too. I saw Kanno and Nihilus have been a little active, doing some cool stuff in there. I gotta see what everybody's been doing while I was gone. But I think I'll do that probably after I finish up the stuff, my current work. So I ask you guys to be a little more patient with me for the final stretch for the next week. I'll be a little still not very active, but after that I'll try to be active again here, be more social. VTubing is a magical thing that introduced me to new cool stuff and amazing people. Yeah, me too. I'm so glad it allowed me to meet so many similar-minded people. Made a blaze farm? Oh my god, what? I've only been able to hunt one of those like once or twice because I don't really know too much about the hardcore Minecraft stuff, so that's insane to me. Nihilus is more active than me. Nihilus have been really up on that farm grind. It's so cool. And then thanks so much for shouting out peeps nihilist. But why it doesn't make sense? Cause funny? Oh, you mean I was like wondering what you were talking about. You mean the Blaze farm? Why not? Honestly, Minecraft's all about that experimentation. It's so crazy what people can do. While I've been kind of taking breaks, I was looking at like Minecraft mods just because I wanted to see what else is available. And some mods are out there. There's like a whole Pokemon game you can put in Minecraft and like battle and go to the Pokemon Mart. It's so crazy. I mean, why got shout out? Oh, don't worry. Try. And the fun kicker about VTuber is I wouldn't have pushed to be on if I didn't see you one time on Domo's stream. Oh my god, that was so crazy. That was one of the craziest moments of my life. Man, I hope Zobo's doing well. He's been on that doing some crazy stuff too. I wish I could be doing crazy stuff like that one day too. I'm gonna work hard. Tried to break bedrock roof of Nether, forgot TNT doesn't work. Oh yeah, still being Domo rat. Yeah, I still follow that guy. Silly guy. I was on Domo's stream at one point, not like an official thing, just like he was, I don't know if he still does it anymore, but he used to run this thing where he interviews, the short interviews with, oh, sorry guys, I forgot to charge my phone thing. He was doing an indie VTuber like shout out sort of thing, where he was like, if you want to be interviewed for a little bit just for fun, just for like 5 minutes, shout out what you do. He picked random people in like a draw, and I was able to do that. I didn't know you got on that though. I was actually on like was it the first or second stream of it, and then I kind of like made a little Minecraft cat, I remember, and named it Kevin. I think that's like one of the jokes that he says, that like people or like his friends call him Kevin even though he's not Kevin or something. It was the very first one. Yeah, it was so crazy. I was so lucky. I remember Jindo was there too. Jindo was watching and was like, press in the chat. It was so funny. I could like hear Jindo's voice, you know, in my head. I was like, oh, my friend's there. It was really cool. I remember, I think he also raided me once. It was really nice of him. I think I was streaming Minecraft as usual. This very nice guy, even though he's being a stinky rat person usually on the internet. I think, from what I see, he's a very nice person. I think he's also friends with Aqua. I haven't been able to catch up with Aqua much. I raided Aqua a couple times, but I think we've each been kind of busy with our own thing. Aqua's been doing some crazy stuff. I think they recently collaborated with Ulu Merch, if you guys know. Ulu Merch is like a VTubing specialized merchandise creating company. I remember we were trying to look into making our own merch like pretty much soon as we started VTubing. But I'm so glad they were able to figure out something that worked for them, because merchandise making is so hard. There's a lot that goes into it, and I'm glad there's a collaborative company now to help VTubers with that, because honestly, only reason me and Aqua and another friend at the time were able to even think about making merch for our VTuber solos was because we were both all artists and we had experience making merch for like fan art and conventions and stuff. We were all like those artists in like anime cons would have artist tables, so you know, it's just kind of applying our own characters to that knowledge. But even then, it was still a lot of investment and thought process, because it's still different. Like, it was like so like compared to anime conventions, like where we just make the creations and then like sell it at the vending area for that one time, it's more of a long-term business idea, right? So we gotta think about what platform is the best to sell on. So for example, Etsy is very popular, but has often reviews of like bad I think like policies or something in terms of like for the seller, so it's not that popular for stuff like this. I think a lot of people also use a couple different sites. I forgot the ones we picked out. It's been so long, it's been like a whole year, so I can't remember, but there's like, I think it was, I remember one, it was called Big Cartel, is one of the websites I think we were looking at that is popular for selling merch. But you know, like as I said, I had to think about what that site was called. Like you guys wouldn't know it unless I directly like linked you guys. You wouldn't get random Big Cartel shoppers going to your market because not too many people go there compared to like Etsy, so the profits might not be as much. But also we were thinking we're not really doing this for profit though, but also we still want to at least break even, you know? It's a whole process, it's a lot of business thing. Sorry I feel like I just said a bunch of things that make no sense. But yeah, it's like business slash profit slash if we sold it for one time, what would be the best approach to collecting people's information to send them. They make sense? Not to me? Oh, I see. Making sure. I said a bunch of. Sometimes I feel like I just ramble on, and it doesn't make sense. But it's like it makes sense in my head. But like my friends will be like, "What are you talking about? I don't know what you're even saying." And sometimes I have to be stopped and like I gotta explain myself. But yeah, it's a whole long process. So it sounds like Ulu Market is like the place to best solution at the moment to like help with that kind of thing. I know they have a long really like queue, I think, at the moment for other VTubers to make merch, so I don't think I'll be able to really grab myself something like that, but I kind of hoped to do like a one-time sort of sell and then like send over to all the little people I do know as more of a personal thank you than really profitable like business venture, like if that makes sense. Too much in different fields of merchandise making. Exactly. Like honestly, I do want to make merch one day, but more to just have a bit of myself for everyone to kind of have fun with, you know, like take little Lich along to your little trips and take pictures with it or something. But I don't really care about like if I could, you know, if it wasn't so expensive to make, I would just like give it out, you know? Or maybe one day I can just make a couple and then do a giveaway. And do that a few times. That could be a thing. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna have to think about how I want to approach it. But I do know Robin, one of my mods and personal friends, is gonna be looking into merchandise making for convention stuff. I asked, oh, would it be okay if I kind of helped out and also like made some of my own merch along the way? And they were like, sure. So I might be able to start making the actual physical items soon, beginning of next year. So that'll be a thing. I think I already mentioned that. I keep saying the same thing over and over again in the streams. Sorry about that, guys. What else have I been up to? Let me take a sippy first. I've been so bored with the current games I've been playing when it comes to taking breaks. I don't know. I'm not as motivated. I've been kind of looking at the new Pokemon a lot. I think I'm just really thinking about Pokemon a lot. I know I shouldn't be. I know it's like already like such a fast schedule, and we shouldn't be like, oh, I want more Pokemon. But I also like I love Pokemon. Did you guys see all the new trailers? Well, not like new. It's been out for a while now, but the trailers for the upcoming game, so cool. I'm really looking forward to that. I also am wanting to play more Little Witch as well. I know I haven't been it's been a weird, our timing didn't really work out, me and North. Mondays have been busy. We're gonna be playing more Little Witch though, for sure. Whenever, I think maybe if North is available tomorrow, I'll ask if she'd be interested in streaming. But if not, I might have to focus just on finishing up my work. I need to see more new Pokemon from the new games. Yeah, wasn't there like, what was it? There was some really cool designs. There was one I immediately sent to my friend, but like it was like very shaped. Wasn't it like a pig? Was it a pig? It's been a while. Small Live. Small Live, my beloved. Too many cute designs. Pokemon's been really upping their game with designs lately. Lechonk, yes, that's the one. Lechonk. I love Lechonk. It looks so cute. I can't wait. Lechonk, I feel like similar energy as when I was excited for Pokemon, the one with the stadiums, Sword and Shield, but the round sheep, the woo something. Forgot. I'm so bad at the new Pokemon names. There's so many now. I'm too old. I only know the first 151. Wooloo! Yeah, I remember when I saw Wooloo first get dropped in the trailers, I lost my mind. And I lost my mind in the same way when I saw Lechonk. I love the cutesy ones like that. And the funny names. The names have been really, I feel like, for the Pokemon lately, more, what's the word? Whimsical? The names have been more whimsical lately compared to before. I feel like before they were more sciencey and like realistic, but now they're funny and cute. I wonder what else they're gonna do with the directions. I enjoyed what's that one Pokemon game that came out just now? I'm so bad at remembering. Arceus. Pokemon Arceus, I really enjoyed it, but Legends, yes, exactly. It was a little lackluster, I think, in terms of certain things. I feel like the new one might be... I feel like the Arceus was more of a testing for the new system for them, maybe, and then the next one might be a more fully realized one. I don't know for sure if it is. I don't know, it just felt like it for me. I'm hoping it is. Because as fun as it was, I don't know. My main problem with it, honestly, was the fashion choices. Like, as beautiful as the kimono and stuff were, I was like, this is all I get? I want to wear other things too, and the suits were like, eh. It looked eh. I don't know. I guess so picky about the fashion in games. Sippy. If you can give me a dress-up game in your game, I'll play it. I don't care. You can give me any kind of game and then add a dress-up element to it, I'll play it. But make it cute. Make sure you make it cute. Ooh. Wasn't I talking about something before I got distracted by Pokemon? Whatever. How have you guys been? I hope you guys have been well. It's been really hot these days. It's like summer now. It's full summer. So whenever I go out, I'm sweating like crazy. If you guys are a part of the Discord channel, you guys might have seen some real life pics from me when me and Robin and North went out for Korean fried chicken. It was so good. I treated them to it to celebrate my first pay from my work. And the Korean fried chicken place, it opened up recently, and it's a famous branch actually. It was so funny actually. When I first had it with another friend, I was like, this is amazing. I didn't know we had a Korean fried chicken place here that was like this. And then you're telling me a Korean fried chicken? You're crazy. When I had it, I was like, this is amazing. And then that night when I went on YouTube, I got recommended a video by a channel I already followed, called Korean Englishmen, and they were serving the same exact brand fried chicken to a whole high school in England for their graduation. And I was like, what? That's crazy. And it was so funny. It was such a funny video because I was watching it, and a lot of these kids didn't have Korean fried chicken before, or any kind of Korean food in general, and they were already kind of high energy because it's graduation, right? It's like the graduation day, so they're like pretty high energy, and they call them in the cafeteria and they're like, we're gonna treat you guys to some Korean fried chicken, and they're like cheering, and then they try it and they're like, their jaws are dropping on the floor, and they're like, this is the best chicken I've ever had. And to the point where the cameraman and the guy running the vlog had to like leave the school physically and kind of catch us up, and be like, I had to leave because it was so high energy in there. Like every time I entered the room, they were like cheering for me and just stopping me at every corner of the street, being like, or like not the street, at every corner of the school, being like, this is the best chicken I've ever had. It's so funny. And like, I think there's another point where like it's a little bit after he goes to the school and opens up a new box to offer to one of the students he kind of like is friends with. And all the other students are like, oh, I smell the fried chicken, and they, oh, you got some? Can I have some? And then they just start gathering around him. They just appear out of nowhere. It was such a cute video. But yeah, I had that chicken with North and Robin because they mean a lot to me. They supported me a lot with my interests, and so I treated them to the chicken. And it was so hot outside. On the way there, we were like sweating. We were like having iced coffee, and still was like dying on the street. It was like not even a long walk. It was like a 10-minute walk from the station, and I was like, I want to be wrung out like a wet towel because I'm so sweaty. And we arrived. We had the chicken sweats, and then the chicken arrived. We had the cheeseling one. I ordered the cheeseling powder, and then Robin ordered the galbi sauce, which is like a ribs, Korean ribs sauce. We have a traditional sauce we usually put on the ribs, but instead of the ribs, they put them on the chicken. And then the secret sauce. We had the 3 kinds. With the secret sauce one, that one was a little bit spicy, but not that spicy. Just a little bit of a kick. And it was very, very tasty. Personally, I love the cheeseling one the best, but it's a little rich for me. I get a little... If it's like a really rich food, I feel like I get sick easily. But this place was really good because they also served like pickled radish as a side dish, which is amazing as a palate cleanser. So you have a little bit of cheeseling chicken and you're like, oh, I'm stuffed and I'm dying from all the cheese and the grease from the chicken. You have a little pickled radish and you feel better. Your mouth is refreshed, you have a little water, and you're ready for another one. I mean, if you're going for fried chicken, you gotta have a lot, right? Another cool thing at that place, they had a big bottle tower where you fill it. Hi Cookie! Thank you so much for the sub! How are you? Thanks for coming! I'm just talking about Korean fried chicken. I hope you're doing well. We send some pics in the channel. We hang out with Cookie too. in that channel too. People were like, "You got the chicken sweats." Thanks so much for shouting out Cookie, Nihilist. Oh, you were playing GTFO. Wasn't that like a free weekend or something? It's probably over now, but I remember Cookie was like, "Oh, if you're interested," because I was like, "Oh, I'm so bored of the same games." I was like, "If you're interested, you could play GTFO." I was like, but it's not pretty enough. I need it to be colorful like Fortnite. There was a free weekend? What the fuck? I'm so sorry, Nihilist. It's too late now. Is it too late now? It must be. There was a free weekend last week. I think it's still on sale. Ooh. Go look while you still have time. Maybe it's not too late. Yeah. But there was a big tower. Bottle tower? It was shaped like a bottle, but it was a big towel with a tap on it, and then you just fill it with beer, so you don't have to keep calling the waitress over to refill your beer. If you do have it, it was so good. I have no one to play it with, so it doesn't matter. Oh, that's painful. I feel like it's so hard to find what games to play with friends these days. I've been like, it's because like even if there's a game that's like free, you're like, oh, but do my friends want to play it? What if it's not the type of game they want to play? Like, I still like, Robin always tries to get me to play Final Fantasy more, and I really should, but I get so lazy because, I don't know, something about it. Maybe I should replay it with a different character. I feel like I skipped too much of the main story. I plan on getting GTFO at some point after I get money. Oh, GTFO. I don't actually know what it like stands for. I just like heard about it from Cookie. Every time I see the word GTFO, you know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm reading it as. Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy? But I keep being bad at catching up with the content in there, and I feel like it's because I'm not like invested in the story. For some reason, when I first played, I feel like somebody told me to skip the story. That's the best way to play it. So I did, and I feel like that was a bad what do you call it? Advice for me personally. It might be the way to play for some people, but not for me personally. So I might have to restart with a new character or something. I still gotta get Lost Judgment. If I get this new job, that'll be my first game to pick up. I still want to play that. I have it, but I wanted to catch up on the new Yakuza first, and I still haven't finished that. I started it, the one with Haruka and a baby in the story. I'm not sure what's going on there. I need to catch up. After that, I gotta play Judgment. The game itself still stands for Get the Freak On. Oh really? I didn't even know. Gay, trans, lesbian. Exactly. Weird. I didn't even read that correctly. That's right. The real pride. Sippy. Cookie agrees. This got the Cookie badge of improvement. Yakuza. There's also Like a Dragon Yakuza I need to play. Oh my god, I heard so many good things about that, and honestly I feel like it's a good direction, cause Kiryu's story should have been finished a long time ago, to be honest, and I think it's about time they moved on to a new character. And they're doing a lot of funky things with it apparently. Gotta see what that's all about. Happy Pride! Happy Pride! Yakuza Like a Dragon is so good. Yeah! I've seen screenshots and like the GIFs of some of the crazy like finisher moves. Oh gosh. I have so much games to catch up on, and yet I'm not in the mood for any of them. What's up with that? I think it's like when it's like story stuff, I want to save it for streams and stuff, or I'm to be in a specific mood. I want to be able to binge it, and I know I'm not in a state to binge it right now because I need to catch up on work. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'll binge it after I finish this work stuff. That's that's a good idea. I think that's a good way to get myself finishing up on those series. I really need to. Yakuza series have meant so much to me. You guys don't even know. Actually, I liked Yakuza series before it was popular, you know, as they say. When Yakuza 0 came out, I was one of those artists who had nobody in the community to nobody else in the community with except other people who were like playing the game just for games. Like I was like, when I play games, I like to be active as an artist in the community by drawing fan art of it before. And nobody drew fan art for Yakuza. It was all cool. Love when that happens. Yes. And it actually was a motivation for me to start drawing muscular characters, because I was like, I can't draw fan art for Yakuza characters. I can't avoid drawing muscles if I want to draw like fan art for these. So if you look at my first fan art for it, it's like really like stick figure-y. Well, not like stick figure-y, like this Twinkie. But then like lately, like I remember when I went to life drawing class and we had a muscular model for once, the teacher was kind of like looking around our class and saw me doing better than usual and commented like, "Oh, you're feeling really good today, huh?" Like, don't call me out like this, please. Because the characters are twinks. I'm sorry? Nihilist, do you want to fight? Well, some of them are like, there's like 1 or 2 characters that's like a twink, but I think you gotta say at least twink for Kiryu. At least. I mean, at least. I'm not saying he is. I think he's more than that, but that's my opinion. Can be a twink and in the Yakuza Happy Pride. I was actually like, the 2 characters I was thinking of are the 2 characters who's not in the Yakuza in the story. He's like, one's a moneylender and the other one's a cop. Hello Shiro, hi! Thanks for coming! How are you doing? Curious a Dylan, Majima's an e-boy. I'm so upset that you said that about Majima, but I can't say you're wrong. Aki is a scrungly. He is scrungly. Can you be scrungly and twink at the same time? Is that different? Is that like a whole category? Just drink boba tea? Tasty! I wanna put a boba tea on my head. Hold on. Where's the boba? Yeah. I'll put it on my head actually. I wanna put it on my head. Get it bigger. Perfect, perfect. Can be scrumbly and a twink. Happy Pride. Thank you. I have to lower myself and sit down because the boba tea is too high up. Isn't this cool? I love this stuff. It's been a while since they implemented this live 2D item stuff. I still love it. Oh, I've been fed. I am eating and drinking boba. Whenever I actually eat boba, I feel like I shouldn't eat lunch or whatever because like the boba is like so filling. It's like basically a meal. Pearls are watermelon and passion fruit. Ooh! Recently I had one that was like I got jump scared. Thank you, Cookie, for so much feeds. Oh, should I try as Onga Bunga? You're right. I got the this boba tea that was like strawberry pop and pearls. It was so tasty. More? No, no, you can't. That's crazy. I had the strawberry pop and pearls, and you eat them and it bursts in your mouth, and it has like a soda-y like texture to it. It was so good. Do you have points, Mara? Is there a cooldown on that? I hope not. There shouldn't be a cooldown. They also sell ice cream? That's a good combination. Usually in the boba spots I go to, they usually sell smoothie and like other kinds of teas. It's usually just drinks. No ice cream. Although ice cream is kind of a semi-drink if you let it melt. Did you guys? Were you one of those kids? I wasn't. Were you one of those kids who went to a buffet? If you ever went to a buffet or something with family, and there's like an ice cream bar. You mix a bit of all the ice cream and let it melt and like just mix it like a sauce. Did you ever do that? Cause I swear that's like a kid thing. I see a bunch of kids do that, like with like my friends or something. My brother was one of those kids, and I thought it was so weird because he did that like every time. That was funny though. I thought about it. I just remembered it, thinking about ice cream. Sadly, there's no ice at Starbucks over there. Oh, ice cream and Starbucks. Coffee is so good. I like affogato. That's the stuff with vanilla ice cream and coffee. Iced coffee, so tasty. Is ice cream and boba tea good? I've never had it, but I would feel like that's too much. Isn't it like too much solids, quote unquote? I feel like it'd be hard to eat. I feel like it's better to leave boba as boba. But you can put a lot of different kinds of boba, like jelly or whatever. What's it called? Grass jelly? The cubicle ones and stuff. There's like coconut jelly, I think, also. I saw. There's so many options you can do. Yeah. Oh no, I'm out of drink. I gotta get a refill soon. Add a piece of cake in it? Oh my god, Nihilist. Actually, that makes me think of a different kind of... Is it a drink or a smoothie? Or maybe it was a... I think it was a drink. I think it was like a... The one I had was purple... I forgot, was it yam? I don't know if it was yam flavored, but I went to like a Filipino dessert place, I think, and they had like an ice cream and piece of cake on top of the drink. It was kind of crazy. It was really filling. What was it doing? Oh, ube! I'm crazy. VTuber, someone mentioned Thai tea classic one. Ooh, tasty. Hello, Dogumu. Welcome. How are you doing? Thanks for coming to the Cup Club. We're just having a little chat session. Ube is the best. Yes, we're talking about different kinds of drinks. I have a little boba tea on my head, but right now we're talking about the ube flavor. I've tried again boba tea for once again. Oh, you haven't had it in a while or something? I love to have boba tea whenever I go out with friends in the shopping mall, because the boba tea places are everywhere here. I had ube boba with red beans instead of pearls. Ooh, I love red bean. I know some people get put off by red bean, but personally, I love red bean. It's in a lot of traditional Korean desserts. You're doing good? How are you doing? I'm doing awesome. Thanks for asking. I am having fun socializing with you guys. It's been a bit since I streamed, but I've been a little busy, but my work is finishing up soon, which I'm gonna be having to focus on after my stream today. What about the tea bags and boba tea? I think that's okay. I think that makes sense because it's just like sipping. What is it? Not sipping it. Steeping it more, right? Make it stronger. Listen. When my thought process with ube boba with red beans was a Filipino dessert called halo halo. I think that's the one. I think that's the one I had. It's so tasty. I actually really liked it, but I was like, I can't have this too often because it'll make me chumbi. Love the boba on your head? Thank you! It's a new feature in the program I use for face tracking, and I love the 3D effects. It's so cool. And that it moves when I jiggle the cup. Tea bags and boba tea? I don't know. I've never seen it, but they must already put it in, right? Because it has to be steeped. Or I guess like if they steep it and then put it in the boba. Because it won't steep as well if it's like not hot? Moomin tea? Is that a type of tea? I never heard of Moomin tea. Isn't Moomin that character? Is it the same kind of thing? Is it based on the character Moomin? I love the character Moomin. Hello is just a big bunch of sweet shit mixed with shaved ice. So good! Mixed in tagalog. I see, yeah! I think that's what it was called. Yeah, I think that's the one that I had. I love it. Moomin into tea, no! I always thought Moomin looks like cheese. I thought like Moomin looks like those little lumps of what are those circular ones? There's so many types of cheese out there. There's like a specific type of cheese. Is it mozzarella? Is mozzarella around usually? Oh yeah, the effects. I didn't know there was a boba tea one. I also love the head pat that people on their head. Yeah, I have the head pat one too. There's so many cool new effects. They're updating stuff all the time, so it's like really great for creators like me. Cheesecake flavor, banana and vanilla flavor, chocolate cake and strawberry milkshake flavor teas. And there's a Moomin tea package in Finland. I want to buy it. I wonder if the packaging is cute. I hope so. I wish when I was into Overwatch back a little ago. Thanks so much for the follow, Doru. Thank you. Welcome to the Cult Club. The what do you call it? There was a custom tea you could get in this one website. It was like fandom tea or whatever, and there was this one artist I followed who made these gorgeous art for Overwatch, and they made some custom tea packages from that website, and if I bought tea packages from that website, you could get custom packaged tins of that artist art of the characters, you know, with the tea inside. I was like, oh, I wish I bought it in time because the artist stopped selling it by the time I found it. So sad. I give up on breaking the bedrock roof. Oh, good try, good try. Sometimes you gotta say that's it. Do you like moving cartoon? I always love the designs, but I haven't watched them like fully. I need to, but I always like the characters and the visuals of it. I think it's so cozy, and I remember I saw a lot of it when I have a really I have an affinity for miniature foods, and there's a lot of miniature foods for Moomin series, so I ended up seeing a lot of that and being really into the aesthetic because of my interest. You guys gonna wanna play Overwatch 2? Isn't it going to be free to play? I feel like I should at least try it, but nobody I know has even played it, like, or is trying it. Is it supposed to be single player or something? I don't even know. I haven't kept up with it in so long. I saw one of my Korean VTuber friends tweet about it. Was like, Overwatch 2 is kind of she said that's the only review I've seen of it. She was like, oh, 별론데? Which means like, it's not that great or whatever in Korean. I think I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. See you later? Okay, see you later, Shiro. Thanks for dropping by and telling us about your boba adventures. It's May, I think so too. Oh, hi Darby, you tried it? I guess it's like whatever. I feel like if it's like meh, I don't really feel the need to try it myself. I'm not that into Overwatch even back when I was into it, so I don't know. Thanks for shouting out, Darby! I played Overwatch when it came out, but I haven't been interested in Overwatch 2. I should at least give it a try too. Yeah, I feel like I should try, considering all of my investment in what I did invest. But it's free to play. All skins you have from the first game should carry over. I think that's PvE and PvP. Maybe I'll try it on stream sometime, just for fun. I think it'll be more fun to try on stream. Oh god, I've been talking so much about Overwatch 2 and my mouth is dry. So I'm gonna take a 5-minute break as I refill my water. Sorry guys. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Halftime is over. Welcome to a club meeting part 2. I don't even know. I feel like I have so much energy compared to usual. Maybe because it's been a bit daft time. Oh my, I see my boba is balanced perfectly. Oh, I don't think I talked about this very often, but I want to show you guys my VR chat model, the new one. I don't know if I talked about it yet on stream, so in case you guys don't follow me on Twitter, I recently also on drugs today. Excuse me, no, I only drug I'm on is caffeine. Where is it? Where's the video cap? No, video, not beauty. VLC? Media source. There it is. I wanted to show you guys my VR chat chibi model. Maybe I should use the video player. Caffeine and cocaine. What was that? There was a I was on one of my VTuber children's collab stream recently, and my VTuber child Comfy was doing a Valhalla stream, and I joined in for that. And I remember one of the lines I had to read was what was it called? What was the oh. That was close. I almost showed something I wasn't supposed to. While I was looking for the video I wanted to show you. Ooh, special events. It was the birthday stream last time, I remember. It's so cool. I wish I didn't miss it. Video. Where is it? Why isn't it working? I don't get it. Discord. How about where's the... Okay, fine, I'll use media source. Browse. I want to show you guys the VR chat model. It wasn't supposed to be this much of a hassle because it's not that big of a project or anything. It's just this. Get down. Might be loud. I'm sorry if it blasted in your ear. Yeah, I made this while I was also gone with North. If you guys saw, small, we used Vroid to make our little small models of ourselves, and we hung out in VR chat for the first time. Premium Japan memes, yes. I love this. Thank you. It's been I had to do it after I made it. It was so fun, but that was my little project in between my work sessions, also with my friend North, and we took some pictures together. Where is it? Let me find the picture. I should have it saved. And then we went to some crazy worlds. I think we should at least, like, I want to stream us hanging out in VR chat if we can. Oh, I found it. I found the North picture. Oh, big. Mogus. This is North's character. My friend. Although they are gonna change it because they didn't know how to change the hair texture before. So they're gonna be changing how that looks too. And they were able to make 2 more models while I was working. Of a full version, like big North. It's so cool. It's so well made. So I hope we can hang out in VR chat and maybe show you guys those. North got eaten by a meow, yeah! And then, there's me. Too short, you just see my eyebrows. We went to this Breath of the Wild world, it was so good. Escape Simulator, yeah, it was so fun. I feel like I want to stream VR chat with her one day. I think Melon would be able to join us too. Melon made a model as well, but he's much bigger. Oh! Hello! Welcome, Mr. Astrotico! How are you? So small, yes! Another picture. This one's in the bar, Dialog's Tavern, I believe, from Genshin Impact. I see you have the Bobby the Boba with you. I do! Tasty! Shiro came by earlier and told us about the boba tea adventures they had, so I wanted to be relevant to the topic. Thanks for shouting out Melon Lad. Melon Lad also has some cool stuff being made on the side. I believe he's working on his Live 2D model. I think he might be done with the art part, and he might be saving up to commission me, he said. I would love to take on that project if he does decide to do that. Although, of course, I wouldn't be like, you have to. But he told me he was planning on doing that. Let's see another picture. This one's up north, hanging out in the cat cafe area. I was squatted in a really funny position, so it was a funny picture. And then there was me at the Hololive world. There's a Hololive VR chat world. That was so cool. I want to show you guys that world when we hang out in VR chat. The squat. I like this picture North took of me. Oh. And then there's the last one. Yeah! The VR chat dance. So you guys might be seeing more of my little Sona. I need to be on VR chat somewhere. It's pretty fun when I get in this little mood sometimes. When this anime character goes crazy, right? When they're like, oh, I gotta kill. I love that. I love that meme. There's so yeah, you guys might be seeing a VR chat stream too in the future. Oh my god, there's so many things I want to stream. There's some crazy worlds out there I want to visit now that I can do it. It'd be cool if I could save up for a full body tracking thing one day, because there's a lot of features you can do with body tracking as a VTuber, I think. Oh, there's even full body tracking live 2D models. Did you guys see that? Oh my god, it's so crazy. I saw on Twitter they were working on it. I think it's still on beta, but somebody was insane enough to do a full body tracking live 2D model. I can't imagine the amount of layers that goes into that. Like, I don't mean like the whole body moves along with like the shaking like a lot of VTubers do these days. I mean it actually tracks your movements. Like you can wave your hands all the time and your legs. Oh, people are crazy. People are so crazy. But I have some crazy stuff that I have up my sleeve too. I'm gonna make a much better looking skull with my new model that's gonna be very polished. And then also there's that Live 2D contest I want to enter. If you guys didn't know or didn't hear, my new model is coming in 4 phases. The first phase is just an update on my current like self, like with new art assets and also like better experience rigging from me, because this model is very outdated at the moment. It doesn't really reflect everything I can do with Live 2D, and so I wanted to show my range with it. And then after updating the I feel like I want to share these things as they get finished with you guys, instead of having like a big full debut like people do and like prepare everything and show it all at once after like a whole year of preparing or something. Because I don't know, I feel like I get demotivated eventually after I finish a bunch of stuff if I don't really get to like see your feedback and stuff and like share my accomplishments, you know, it's a really good feeling after you finish a part of it and be like, hey, this is what I did, and see what people think of it, you know. It's really rewarding. So I thought this was the best way to separate it out. You made your VTuber model? I did! In fact, I make other people's VTuber models as well. I'll show you some examples while I have the media source, I think, here. I think this also shows videos. Oh, it doesn't. What about... I'll show you my newest one. By Compy, my VTuber child I was talking about. Where is it? There it is. I posted this on Twitter, but it's my new model is gonna be more like this, you know. It's gonna have body movement and stuff, and my art style is a little different now too. So I'm gonna make it more like this. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I'm gonna be so making something like this, but for Haneko, and then whoops, I didn't mean to replay that. And then after that, I'm gonna have the sketches of the costumes I showed you guys. It's the homie, yes, the homie. I'm gonna have the magical girl costume, which was the first one I worked on. This one, hold on, this one. So the art style is gonna be like this. I actually changed the art style a little bit, the hair rendering. Wait, actually the head is a little different now. But the costume, the idea is like this, you know? Even do the rigging as well. I've kind of wanted to dabble in that a bit. Yes, I did the rigging. I think it's very rewarding, in my opinion. I think it's definitely something, if you're interested in, you should definitely think about trying it at least, because it's there's a free trial, I believe, for Live 2D. It might be good to see if you're into it before, you know, thinking about fully purchasing it by trying it yourself. There's a lot of good tutorials out there. I think Kira Omori is the VTuber who does really amazing tutorials I've sometimes used as reference. Oh, I like the band-aids. Why are those a thing? I actually mentioned that at the beginning of the stream today, and I never mentioned it before, but I'm kind of a clumsy person. I actually was when I used to go to work, I would like get bruises all the time on my shin, and I would come home and be like, why are there bruises there? I didn't like fight anyone. So I wanted to kind of personalize the model a little more by having that aspect of me show like that. So this is gonna be the new also the wings. I'm gonna have the wings always as well. I realized I want to personalize my current self a little more, so to make it more obvious I'm a lich. So I'm gonna have the wings on my regular model as well. I did that too back in school. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I still haven't grown out of it. I'm still like that. And then another costume I have, because I do a lot of casual, like cottagecore sort of farming game streaming. For those streams, I'm gonna have this farming outfit. And then I was like, I can't draw any more outfits, or else I'm never gonna be done actually finishing the model. So these two are the only ones at the moment, but maybe I'll make more in the future. But phase 2 and 3 will be those two costumes. I'll be rigging those costumes separately, and then we'll be sharing that as they get done. So those costumes are phase 2 and 3, and finally phase 4. Phase 4 is a secret. Phase 4 of the model is gonna be something that's new for me that I haven't done before. That I'm gonna try for the live. See if I can submit something interesting for the Live 2D Creative Awards contest. And to be honest, I'm not 100% sure I can do it yet, if I'm skilled enough to do it, but I want to at least try. So, but in case it doesn't work out, I don't want to tease something and be like, sorry guys, I can't do it, you know, get you guys hopes up. So it's a secret for now, and then maybe if I can't do it, I'll switch it to something else, and then something easier, and be like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna do this instead, and then submit it. So it's a secret for now, but it's something I gotta do. It's gonna be something I'm gonna work hard on, because it's something I wanna submit to an awards contest for, to add to my portfolio. So that's gonna be the four phases of my new model. It's gonna be much more, what do you call it? Customized, more crazy. So I hope it's gonna be something I can proudly show to everyone and be like, I did this. And maybe some people will be like, I want you to make my idea come true. Your skills, good enough to do it. So that's gonna be my thing for a bit. But I gotta do this all by October, because the Live 2D Creative Awards contest is the submission deadline is in October. So that's my timeline at the moment. I'm hoping I can get it all done by then. Isn't that just commissions in a nutshell though? Exactly. But you gotta have, that's what portfolios are all about. I feel like I need to have something in my portfolio that can show I can do certain things before people come to commission me, you know? For example, I also want to make a model for my friend as a gift for all the support they've given me, who has a more masculine sort of persona for their VTuber persona, with muscular like body structure. So I'm like, well, I noticed some people actually have trouble finding someone to commission for muscular or masculine shaped characters, I guess. And so I feel like if I draw something like that for my friend, it's gonna be a good, first of all, number one, it's gonna be a great gift. And then those larger pals, right? Exactly. They always have trouble finding someone to commission for that. Even my friend, another friend of mine, was also looking for not a masculine necessarily, no muscular character, but like just like kind of oji-san sort of character. But there's not too many VTubers out there who's like that kind of character, so he was having a trouble finding like a commissioner, someone to commission for that, because you don't really know how it's gonna look necessarily, right? You want a good example of something, if that might be a good sort of base of what you're looking for. So I plan on making sort of a masculine model for my friends to add to my portfolio as well. And that's the thing, right? I feel like for me to get some of these jobs that I do want, I'm gonna have to invest some personal time first into my portfolio, right? So those are another projects, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time to make my friend's masculine character until I'm done with my stuff by October, and that's gonna be forever. I have too much to do. I take a sippy. I cry. But you know, I'm not gonna be just working on my personal model until October. I'm gonna be taking side jobs, so maybe I'll actually be done by then. Who knows? I gotta catch on the existing commissions first, though. So, I've been on the computer so much, and I gotta take breaks. I gotta take breaks from the computer. My friend Robin also is someone I hang out with usually when I take breaks. Recently went to Vancouver as a trip, and had a great time. And no, I'm so sad because they went with a friend, another friend, and they seem to have gotten COVID from the trip, so they gotta isolate for a few days. So I'm bothering North a lot lately. I feel bad because I feel like after I graduated school, I usually hang out with the same friends. I guess it's something weird. Vancouver, I hardly know her. I love that joke. I always think that in my head, and then I'm like, I shouldn't say that out loud, it's not funny. But I love those jokes. I hardly know her. But I gotta bother my friend North a lot, and I feel bad because I feel like I'm bothering her too much. Do you guys ever feel anxious like that? Like you have like a really good friend, but you feel like you're bothering them too much because you really like hanging out with them, but you don't know if they're being too nice to say anything. I hope it's not the case. I get anxious like that all the time, I think. Every single day of my life, right? That's anxiety. I mean, I might as well talk about some anxiety while my topic on Twitter to this Twitch stream today was about anxiety. You know, I actually have been feeling a little anxious lately because finishing up my work, because I'm like, I hope my work is good enough for it. I hope I've been doing good enough of a job. I'm so worried, actually. I've been in the same boat many times, right? So Anxiety is so hard to deal with. I've been having so much anxiety with my new work lately. It's now that it's almost done, cause I'm like, as I don't know, I don't feel very confident in my rigging, to be honest. Even if I'm very happy, I'm more confident than I was before. I feel like I still am not confident enough. Cause I keep thinking to myself, is this really good enough? Am I really giving enough for the people who's, you know, hired me for this? What if when we finally show it all, after this is all over, people are like, that's not very good, you shouldn't have paid that person for it, you should have paid somebody else. I'm so worried, but I know that's like unreasonable thinking, but I keep thinking like that. And I feel like also with tackling projects, I have all these plans, but when it comes down to actually doing them, I get so anxious, like, and even starting. I don't even know what I'm anxious about. I just get anxious about starting, but I feel like I'm not doing enough all the time, and I hope I get better about dealing with that kind of feeling. Talking to you guys and getting honest feedback from everyone definitely helps. I feel like being honest and sharing my feelings like this, because, you know, if what I do feel is true, then I will, you know, get genuine feedback about it, and I can stop worrying about it and fix myself. If it's not, I'll make it. It means I gotta get over it, and I gotta feel better. What makes rigging good? Like, what's the threshold where you go look at a model and wow, that's a really good rigging? I feel like so I'll show you. I think what's a good example would be to show you like my first model versus my newest model. How's that? I think that's a good way. That feeling of not doing enough, I feel deeply. Oh my gosh, so real. I understand that. I do art as well, but I'm anxious to just post it in a friend's server. Oh my god, I get it. I used to not draw personal art at all because I was like, my ideas aren't really good enough. People are gonna think this is cringy. VTubing is the first time I've actually showed like original character stuff, so I'm really glad you guys are supportive of it and giving lots of love to my creations. I'll show you an example of. Let me get rid of this boba first, because I don't know if it's gonna like mess with some stuff, but this is an example of my first very model. I think this is how it is. So sorry, I gotta zoom in. So if you notice, oh, there's movement. Hold on, I gotta turn off this. There you go. So with my older model, I think you can see some awkward angles a little more, and there's less like movement. It's more static, you know? It's like this. Compared to my recent rigging, which is like more fluid, more separated parts with movement there. So I'll show you again to compare. Oh no! I'm glad you were able to push past that and show us your amazing creations. Thank you! I hope you will also feel more confident in your work, because I'm sure it's amazing. So see, my old legs, they were like not separated, but now they're like separated and move like this. Yeah, I can see it exactly. Stuff like that, I feel like it becomes more of a finer detail about like little bits and pieces, like so for example, in the Confi model, my newest model from my VTuber child has separated arms. I don't really have that. Well, I kind of do, but it doesn't move along with the physics. So I'm gonna be having that. The face turns way more, exactly, stuff like that too. That's actually something I had to talk to some of my clients with about, because a lot of clients don't really know what makes a difference in terms of rigging quality, and it's dependent on both the file of the illustration and also the rigger skills. excuse me, and I feel like it's more obvious when it comes to my personal work because I do both the art and the rigging. So I end up, if it requires separation, I end up separating it properly. But sometimes when it comes to riggers, if they don't do the separation, if they don't do the art part, they sometimes are limited to what they can do in terms of rigging. So like they just have to deal with it. It's a whole thing. Yeah, so like when it comes to looking for a person to commission, I think when it comes to rigging, you look at the turning of the face the most. So and then after that would be body movement, I think, like how they move like this, and then the other thing is like physics. So not many people are gonna have hand tracking or anything. So when these days a lot of models have physics bound to their side-to-side movement. So I'll show you one of my clients for example. I actually forgot something. I gotta not show. I can't go too far because some of my clients' work is in there. I can't show some stuff. So I'll show you a video instead. Wait, I think this is the same video. Is it? Yeah. So like the next thing you would look for is the movement of the body being bound to the physics of it. So when you move side to side, the arms and legs sway like that. And then after that, I think what you will look for, I think the next level of skill would be just fine-tuning. It kind of changes every time, I think, as time progresses and people get better with Live 2D and the programs get updated. So it's also something hard to kind of keep track of, I think, because it's the standard, I think, yeah, the standard for Live 2D is rising always. It's animation after, it's a whole art. It's like any other animation in the field, I think. What makes an animation good? It's kind of hard to say, but I think it's easier to illustrate by examples and pointing out specific things. Yeah, that too. Things evolve really fast nowadays. It's scary. Exactly, especially in the VTubing field too. Like popularity booming also changed things so that the technology for it changes so fast. So VTube Studio, even so, when I first started VTubing a couple years ago compared to now, face tracking software has changed significantly. So if you look at some of my older face tracking, you'll see like me winking a lot like this because the face tracking wasn't very good. And already it's like so much smoother. You can just you don't even necessarily need an iPhone for tracking these days, but back then you kind of needed it. 77EXP fed me with a bicycle. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? What else? What else is a good example? Let me take a sippy first while I think. Ooh, actually, I think I'm gonna call it a stream here because I'm sorry, just because I feel like I have a lot to do and my face, I haven't been talking as much physically, I think, compared to before, so I feel like I get tired out easily in terms of social energy too, so I'm gonna call it there. But thank you guys so much for calling. It's okay, Price. Yeah. Thank you. We all do be busy lately. Yeah, I want to finish up my work, and my plan today was finishing up. You guys are redeeming stuff before I can, after I can show you. Okay, have a good one. Sorry about that. Just got after you got here, but I'll be back. I think probably after Friday. I'll be finishing up work. Until then, let's see. Ooh, my friend is streaming right now. Twilight Ophelia is streaming, so we're gonna be rating him or them, I think. Who is playing Outlast? Oh, that's a spooky game. So if you're scared of horror games, I would say maybe find maybe dip out for now. But we're rating someone named hold on. Boba Raid. Boba Raid! Yes, let's make it Boba Raid. With the skull emoji maybe? Yes, Undertale. It's a I think it's fun when I think it's fun when people compare me with Sims. Does it work? No! How do I make the skull emoji again? Hold on. Found it. Yes, perfect. So copy and paste that into the chat as we raid Prilla. And I'll see you guys. I'm not sure about the weekend, but probably next week or the next week. Till then, stay safe. Stay healthy. Take care of yourselves, and see you.